Hello, everybody. Recording live from nowhere.
Where the are we?
We're in Nowhere Studios.
Where?
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
Rolling up, okay?
Yeah. Yo, so welcome world. It's me, Andre X, your host of Where Are We podcast. I'm here with my man, KNIGHT.WAV,
Yes.
the guy behind the wall. You know what I mean? And we're here with special guest TTE. Till the end. Till the end. You know what I mean? We got the young boy Meeq in the building.
It's me.
We got the lovely Taina. We got Drippy. It's Drippy season.
Drip.
So yeah, so you guys know the first 5 minutes of our show, what we do is we roll up, we get our drinks ready, we serenade our bodies with these fucking drugs.
Yeah.
And then we get into real conversation. So cool? So everybody get ready, we're gonna roll. I got my tray. I wanna give a big shout out to 978 Baker Stash House. These guys are the fucking guys.
No.
And what else? Anybody Yeah, we're definitely not doing the they are not sponsoring us. Fuck them niggas. All right, and go. All right, so yeah, you guys smoke weed all the time, or how long you been smoking weed for?
Occasional.
I've been smoking weed since I was about getting into high school.
Okay.
So right about getting into high school, I started smoking. I was smoking like
Why? Why were you smoking though?
Why was I smoking?
Because the thing for me is like, when niggas start smoking, there's always a why. You know what I mean? It's always like, oh, I started smoking because my boys in there. I started smoking because I couldn't sleep at night. I started smoking because I was selling it. I couldn't, stupid, weird shit. Like, why did you start smoking? Everyone has a reason.
Well, all right. I can't go too in depth how I started,
No,
but
you
like,
have to.
Why?
You
Why
need
can't
Why
you?
not?
The
'Cause
guy
it's-
behind the wall says you fucking have to.
They don't
nah,
want. They don't wanna
yo, because
expose
it's
themselves.
personal.
There you go.
People,
It's not personal
people will
enough.
watch this and they'll know. But I could get to the round of it. But basically, I started smoking because I was with a close family member, member, right?
Family-like member.
Yeah, family-like member.
Yo, guys, that's the first red flag. I'm gonna put a red flag right here for
Who's
your
an
ass.
uncle? Who's an uncle?
It's gonna come out like this. Whoop, red flag.
And I was chilling with them, and they were literally like, "Yo, you smoke?" And I was like, "No." They're like, "You want to try this blunt?" And I was like, "Shit, yeah, why not?" And then I smoked it, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought it tasted like shit. And I was eating ice cream with it and
Oh
everything.
yeah, you can't smoke and eat. It's like
yeah, it was.
not the first time, anyways.
It was awful. But then I started doing it more casually because I was going every weekend to that person's crib because I had I was trying to escape from home. I couldn't leave a lot.
Try to escape from
You
home.
know, I was trying to. I was not allowed to go out and stuff. I was always getting grounded.
Right.
I feel you on that.
Deserved. Well deserved.
Yeah,
Trust
facts.
Is he even allowed out here right now?
me. Yeah. Are you allowed to be
told
here
him?
today?
Yeah, I am.
Don't worry.
Finally.
He got the permission slips line.
Where is
I
it?
did.
Let me see.
I did. I was
I
allowed to
called-
leave.
I called his roommates and they're like, yeah, he's good. Because when you're an adult and you live with your parents, they're now your roommates. Because you gotta pay something, right?
That's facts. That is facts.
Know what I mean? What's up with you, T? You smoke, you indulge. What's up?
Yeah, I smoke. I started smoking last year, freshman year of college.
Okay.
I was very much against it too, but when I
What
did
college
it,
you go to right now?
Fisher College.
Fisher.
Ooh, shout out, shout
I
out.
love that
Boston.
school. Yo, they got ill. What do you call it? They got trout. They got
Yeah,
cats.
hold
What
on. Do you
do
have
you-
to
What are you
catch
talking
a
about?
Do you have to catch
Fisher
a fish?
College?
No mind.
Yeah, to get into that school, you gotta be a
Yeah,
good
you-
fisherman.
Yeah, you gotta
Yes
catch
or
a
no?
fish.
No.
But you
Why do they call it fisher?
you told me that a girl smelled like bacalao, and I thought because she was a fisherwoman. She said that. She goes, yo, someone
No.
smell like bacalao.
No, she was on something else.
Oh,
Somebody's on.
No, but that's dope. Go ahead. So you smoke weed freshman
But yeah,
year. Okay.
it helps me out with my anxiety. I get really anxious really quickly.
You
And
do?
it's-
It's good.
Yes.
Okay.
So much.
At least
But it
it
also
helps.
helps me. It's a bonding thing for me too, because I recently started doing it with my dad in the car on car drives. Whereas me and my dad really don't talk as much as we used to when I was younger. But now we can have high sessions and just talk about anything.
And you got
No, while they're not driving. They're not driving.
They're
at
not
all.
Oh,
driving,
we're not-
and her
no.
seatbelt's on, and she's in the
yeah,
back.
but we're
She's in the
we're
back.
parked.
Chill,
Yes,
yeah.
no
In the
posted
driveway.
ignition,
They post
there's
Listen.
nothing going on. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
it.
I had an episode with my boy Believe, and I told him that if you ever see this on the road, it's me. It's me rolling up. Know what I mean? I'm like this. This nigga right here though, Knight is a master. One time,
Knees on the
no, check this out.
dashboard.
Let me tell you a story. One time, me and Knight did shrooms,
Yes, he did.
and he drove home
Maybe.
from Haverhill.
Do-do-do-do-do.
We were gone. We were both gone.
No.
It
Little
took us
tour.
an hour because the road kept going further, and we was like, it was.
Oh,
I think he was rolling up too. I was.
at the same.
I don't know
day.
how he does it. I can't even feel
the
my
same
fingers
time.
when I'm on shrooms. But we did it. Thank you for making it home. You heard I love you.
Yeah, he did.
I made it home. I don't know if he made it home. I made it home. You made it home?
I made it home.
Yeah, he made it home.
I
He made it home. Yo, Sticks. By the way, Drippy's name is Sticky. Also, don't get it
Yeah.
twisted.
I had to switch it up.
Nah,
Yeah,
yeah.
just-
He went from.
out.
Just know
He's
that.
going
Just
backwards.
know
His name should have been Drippy first, and then it gets Sticky after. But
facts.
he's
Right.
he's Dominican too. So let's.
Well, after a few sticky situations, man, I had to change it up to Drippy.
Right,
Straight
right,
up,
right.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
what's your relationship with weed or alcohol to for music reasons? You know, like or creative reasons.
I'm more into the drinking a little bit now. More the weed kind of slows me down. Doesn't let me dream like how I like to dream.
Okay.
So when I don't smoke, I'll be 100.
That's
I
a
dream.
fact. That's a fact. I dream too.
Yeah, I be dreaming. You feel me? So I don't know. I like that. I feel like I get closer to God like that. So
Oh, I like that.
I
Wow.
definitely feel like the smoking. Not only that, it was expensive. I'll be honest with you. Like,
More expensive than liquor.
yeah, the good weed's expensive. It got to the point I've been smoking so long that the eighths were costing like 65, 70.
Yeah,
you
no.
know,
Right.
So
You can have a fucking. You
Don't
can
do
have a
the
whole,
hype, bro.
I'm
Don't
you
do
can have
the
a whole
hype.
party with $60.
I'm a
Yeah.
cheap day. I drink Jose Cuervo White. That's $12.99. You feel me? Now, actually, that's what
Same
I like.
here.
You
Me
feel me?
too.
But
Matter of fact, you want a shot?
if
What's
it's a
up?
day like today, I might whip out the Douce. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
on special occasions. But I actually started smoking like teen freshman year of college. It's a funny story because one of my boys he sold weed in college and he ended up getting arrested. But before he got arrested, he passed me his whole stash.
Wow.
And I was so stressed out. I stole a bag out of there and I put in a bong and I just took a couple hits with my roommate. Shout out to my roommate Jerris from college.
Set up.
We got
Howdy,
Howdy,
Peace,
yeah,
peace.
yeah, yo, bro.
Shout
me-
out Howdies, yo.
Bro, me and him got so lit. Like we ordered a pizza at like 4 a.m. from a 24-hour pizzeria, and that was the first time I smoked weed and I ate well. So that first experience was just so like amazing. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
it lasted till like about 6 months ago though. So
My,
it's a wrap.
my first experience, I smoked with my boy. I fake smoke, right? I was outside. Actually, I was with your mom that night.
Fake
Oh,
We were
smoke.
all hanging out. We were all hanging out at your mom's house. Me and Meeq used to be neighbors. I known him since he was in the womb. So me and his mom used to throw a little get together. So me and his mom had a couple of people over because we were neighbors, and we were just chilling. I don't know. I think she was with your dad at the time, yeah. And so I went outside with my boy Shadow. Shout out SH Dub City.
SH.
And
See you.
and we're sitting in my boy Josh. He had like a little Jeep. It was like a little RAV4 with the top off kind of shit. And I'm sitting in there, and mind you, my father's a cop. I'm in his house. My dad's home, right? And I'm outside about to smoke weed. And I was so scared of like going inside high that I asked him like, yo, how you do it? So he's like, oh, just you suck it in a little bit and then don't, just suck it in a little bit and then take it out. So what I did, I took some smoking, but I didn't let it go in my throat. Pause. Right? I didn't let it go in my chest. I let it stay in my mouth so I could feel it and swirl it all over. That's what I did. Oh shit! Where are we? Where the fuck are we? Yo, so then I didn't get high, but the same day, my boy, your neighbor upstairs, his name is Mateo. Shout out Mateo. He wasn't a drinker, but he faked that he was drunk. He was drinking cranberry juice the whole time. But yo, the way he was acting, like people were taking care of him, and he wasn't even drunk. It was so funny. I loved it.
That's a gangster
Wow.
move.
He's so funny. He's so funny. But yeah, that was my first experience, and I didn't. Nothing happened to me. Like I didn't feel nothing. Cause I guess I didn't think I did it right. You know what I mean? But shout out SH for that experience, man. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
you gotta inhale, man.
I know. I didn't know. I felt like I was listening to Clinton. You know, he said I did not inhale.
I definitely didn't get high the first time.
No.
Nah, definitely not.
What did you smoke? I can't hear you. You gotta talk on the mic.
Oh, what did I smoke?
Yeah, you can hold the mic. She's not a second.
Nah, yeah. No, I just was saying I didn't get high the first time. I don't know what I smoked at all. I just know I smoked a Dutch.
Blackouts.
You know what? Let's. let's talk. Yeah.
It's like sex, like the first time.
Yeah, because you're not sure. You're not. It's the first experience of anything, and you're not sure. You're so anxious, right?
It came like the first stroke, my first time.
My first time having sex. Yo, my first time having sex. This is probably a weird conversation to have, but my first time having sex.
Where are we?
Yeah, where are we? My bad. My first time having sex though, it looked like a bloodbath. It was horrible.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was horrible. It was scared the shit out of me. It was on my boy. Yeah, I love you, King. I lost my virginity in house, yo. That was a spot.
Wow.
I did. Yeah.
Put you guys on.
Yeah, no. Knew how to like, oh yeah, come to my crib. He's like, yo, I got all the shorties coming. I'm like, oh, I love this nigga.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my first time. It was really scary.
Yo.
Yeah, it was a scary.
My first time.
No one wants to hear that.
Oh. You got,
How old are you?
got
9?
behind the wall. Chill.
No, I'm 21. Turning 22.
Oh shit.
This is not legal.
My first time though. My first time was in a private bathroom
Oh my god.
in high school.
A private bathroom.
A private bathroom.
Is that just someone's bathroom?
You went to a handicap
Just say a bathroom, bro.
No,
Yeah.
private bathroom.
I know, but
you're
you're
different.
I know, but you're saying private bathroom, so it sounds clean to us, but it doesn't. You did it in a bathroom, nigga.
Ah, it's dirty.
It's a bathroom. You dirty ass
I mean, it's
fuck.
cleaner than a normal one. At least there's maintenance on it. It was still gross as fuck. It was terrible. I regretted it.
Where was it?
In my.
What?
Yeah.
You just admitted that on camera? Thank God we're not
It
live.
was-
I'm editing that.
Yeah.
When you say it's gonna go.
It was in my. Yeah. It was there.
It was in your mom's what?
No.
Beep.
We're not. No. I'll get my ass whooped. No. I get a phone call that I don't want to get.
Yeah.
We
That's
want
wild.
that.
That's a wild one, man.
Yeah, it was wild. I was like, I knew.
What's his name?
Her. Wow. Nah, you know.
Hey, but we don't judge on where
I
are
don't-
we. We don't judge. We don't judge.
Yo, bro, it's 2023, bro.
It was actually the girl who gave me head for the first time in middle school.
Damn, bro.
Ooh.
In middle school?
Yeah.
Jeez.
And like
You're a fucking
transferred.
savage.
No.
You know what it is? I have a lot to blame on this. He watched niggas like me. You know what I mean? He watched niggas like he watched a lot of niggas do their work.
She was
so
like-
I don't blame him what he's doing.
I
It's our
felt
fault.
comfortable, you know, because like I was younger, I had experience with her. All right, but yeah, I just felt like that was a wild place to. I don't think anyone should ever do that. No one should lose their virginity there.
Yeah. Most kids I know that lose their virginity in school, there's a court case after because it was with the teacher.
No, but that's sadly true. It's been more popping lately.
I have a boy. He went to and he was smashing.
He's mad about it.
He was smashing his geometry teacher or his biology sub teacher or something like that.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad that it happened to me because I had no hot teachers, so I'm glad that it happened to me.
I had some hot teachers.
There was more good-looking guy teachers than girl teachers in my school.
What?
Where are we?
Where are we right now?
Where
Where the
are
fuck
we?
we at right
Where
now?
the fuck are we?
You guys gave me this douce. Now I'm the
Man,
drum.
we fucked up.
Yo, so let's dig into this real quick.
It's cool. My bad.
Yo, so
we'll have some shit.
yeah, let's get into some questions, man. How you guys know about Nowhere Studios? What's your experience like when you guys come here? You know?
Well,
Taina?
I love it here. Well, I knew you because I met you in
Yes.
which was about 4 years ago now.
Yes.
Which is kind of crazy.
Which is perfect because it's right at the point where I shouldn't be hanging out with you until 3 years after. So this is working for me. I can't get fired. Thank you.
You're welcome. But yeah, it was super fun. That was when I actually had my first experience in a booth. So that was big for me. So it all kind of started from there, and then found out about Nowhere because you told me that this was your studio. So we came over here to visit on a Tuesday.
It's not my studio. I said
Well,
we have a studio.
You have a studio.
Yeah.
And we came over here on a Tuesday, and I actually had the best experience with a live band ever, just making music.
Yeah.
Which that was crazy fun.
I'm gonna tell you something. I think I remember though. Your second time coming here, you had a track with someone that has toured with Rex. He toured the world. You had a track with Rex. To get a track with Rex
Yeah.
is not easy. And you. I don't think you understood what you did. I just think that you were just happy to be there. But what happened right there was a big step. You know what I mean? So I think
Yeah.
continue doing what you're doing, man. You're definitely on the right track. That's
Thank
for
you,
goddamn
thank
sure.
you.
I'm very super proud of you. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Blossoming, man. That's the point. So yeah, man. What's up with you, Sticks? You know about us the same way, or like I know me and you know each other from a different time, but
yeah, I definitely know you from before and stuff like that. I always knew you were doing your thing here, but Nowhere Studios, when like T said, we started coming here, just renting Studio B, doing our own thing, and it's crazy too, cause at that point like I was kind of like into the music like that hard, like trying to be cool music, and by coming here, you guys like basically opened up my vision and helped me push my music more to a positive vibe, which we call it the free ones, man. I got so many free ones here, guys. You guys don't even know, man. Every time I get a free one, I either write it down, invest it. But yeah, Meeq is the king of free ones, man. He gives a lot of free game. John Glass gives a lot of free game too, man. Shout out to John Glass. He always wants everybody to do well. And it's up to you to listen and apply it.
I like that word. You know what? Today's word of the day. I like that. It's gonna be
apply.
Listen.
Listen. Apply it.
Listen. Because this nigga's frozen the way. It's gonna be right here. Yeah. Listen. Yeah, it's true, man. I think the art of listening is dying. People aren't listening, and I think they need to start listening, because I know some messages come across harsh. Over the years, people might tell you things that you like, yo, stop fucking talking to me like that, like, or whatever, like. But sometimes there's something in there that you can really catch and be like, oh, okay. Every time you say, go fucking clean your room, you were like, oh, you need to be more organized, what you're saying. You know what I mean? Listen to what's actually happening. So I'm glad that's happening, man. I've been watching everyone in this room blossom. It's fucking amazing, man. You know what I mean? So,
the free ones, I love them.
Yeah, man. I like to give free gems.
I'll take a few today if you got anything, Write them down, too.
Oh, I'm going to give you a few today. We gonna get into it. We definitely gonna get into it. So, let's get right into it. You guys started a label. I know that you were doing your own thing at first, in the basement somewhere, and then you were still in Movement City doing your thing, and then what were you doing? You were still stripping.
No, I was just testing the waters, just seeing what's going on. How can we make this work? But
what made you wanna pursue music? Like out of all the, like, I know about like your family's business ventures and what you guys are doing in Miami and how you guys are holding that down there. You guys are killing it. But like, why not stick to what you already know? Why try something absolutely brand new? You know what I mean?
I just, to be 100, I just love the music, but I also saw the opportunity where the music vibe and environment here isn't really business orientated. It's more emotional and ego orientated to the point where it's like there's so many egos where it's like I could name 10 artists, which I won't, but they're all in their own corners. But if those 10 artists was to come together like the Avengers, I'm sure we could monetize something where we might not be the next Kendrick Lamar or anything like that, but we could at least make a living off of it.
We don't want to be the next Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
We want to be us.
No, but I mean that level, like at that level, you know, just because it takes a village, it takes a team.
It takes a team.
You get what I'm trying to say, and I realized that, where it's like, I try to do it with the older crowd, and I try to give them the vision, and they're like, yo, what do you know exactly? So what I did, I just linked up with the younger generation. You get what I'm trying to say, and try to spit them game and try to take them out the streets and help them and learn about business credit and like leverage their credit to use that money to push towards their career type of vibe, instead of risking your life. I'd rather you risk your credit than risk your life.
Right. Your life is more valuable than anything in this world.
Yeah, after 7 years, man, Uncle Sam De La Racer, you start all over again. That's what's exactly happened.
Yeah.
But you go give 7 years to the Department of Correction, man, you might come back different.
Right. Yeah. It's a lot of up and downs when you're trying shit like this, man. And I know a lot of hustlers that are in the streets that convert over to this kind of life and trying to get into the music to get out of this kind of stuff. But like, for me, karma swings around hard sometimes. It might not swing around and get you arrested, but it might swing around and not let you do what you want to do instead of doing what you were doing, and that sucks because you feel like you're in the trap. That's why they call it a trap.
Facts.
You don't get out.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, I knew that. Nah, but that's, you know what I mean. That's why they call it a trap. So, you're just in a fucking circle, and I commend my brothers that can jump out of that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where are we?
I commend my brothers that can come out of that and do what they
Where?
got to do. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Honestly, I don't know where the fuck we're at. I know I was in a conversation, but I lost it. Yo, so, so yeah, what's up with you? How come you decided to form this label? I know you're CEO too. You're
Yes,
co-CEO.
yes, sir, yes, sir.
You and Sticky are doing your thing.
Yes, sir.
One of your first artists are Taina.
Taina,
So
yes.
like, what made you want to jump on board with Sticky, one?
Yeah.
And two, what made you want to take the back end of being an artist and being a business owner first and letting someone else do the thing, if that's what's going on?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely want to say, like, to the first part, with seeing Stick or Drip, you know, when we linked up together and we first went to the studio,
Right.
I think from that first day, it just hit. So, the momentum from there just kept on going. I was, like you said, I was already working on something. Working with Drip, he taught me a lot of the business. You know, you told me about distro and how to get my music out there.
Right,
and,
right.
you know, you helped me a lot with the business as well. He helped me in a sense of, like, credit and, like, and things like that. So it's like, you know, with that took me there. I got a little high in the middle of that conversation.
It's all good. That's the point.
But yeah, so what made me really want to do the group thing though is TTE to me, what it's always been is it's a platform for everybody to do what they love and make something out of it. So TTE really is a platform, is what I look at it as. So it allows people it shows people that you can literally just, if you love something and you work hard enough to do it, you can make a living off of it.
Yeah.
And I feel like not enough people see that. Like you guys talk about, you know, people get lost, especially in the urban cities, right? People want to start trapping. People want to start doing everything but a legal way to, you know, form a future, you know, and it, you know, it works. It gets people out.
Right.
It does what it does, but I
For
feel
how
like
long?
there's
For how long, right?
It depends.
for how long?
Depends on the
You know,
person.
I got my own, like, I got my father who's in prison now because of it, right? I got a whole bunch of family members that I can't see because of it. And it's
stupid.
It's stupid, but you learn.
Yeah.
And I think
And it's not stupid on their part. Stupid.
No.
It's stupid it's stupid how we're have to deal with this bullshit. Like there's no, like, that was an option. That's stupid.
Yeah.
That was an option. Like the fact that our city gives people an option to sell drugs or whatever. You know, I'm not knocking no one's hustle. Do what you
No.
gotta do, right? But
Everybody has a hustle.
the fact that that's an option, it's like, fuck. For me, it's like people like you that see it, like, okay, all my boys are making money doing this. Why would I go to school?
Literally.
Why would I do that? Like
That's
that
the
kinda,
first thought.
right? That thought process right there. I'm a cop son, and that thought process made me not want to go to college. Watching all my friends younger than me ride up in Lexuses and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And I'm still walking. So I'm just like, it wasn't enough for me to be like, oh, I'm gonna do this kind of life. But I understand that thought process. That's the stupid part. It's stupid for us to like,
Even understand.
yeah, be like, yo, this is stupid.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
I get
So
it.
shout out everybody that's holding it down, that's in jail, doing their thing, prison. You know what I mean? I know you're going through a time, and you know we see you when you get home.
Facts.
And you know, I know a lot of brothers that, you know, I had a lot of friends that I lost through jail, and I had to reconnect with them again. They were a whole different person because jail changed and prison changed them. You know, and
It's a whole different.
yeah, I
whole
lost
prison
a lot of good brothers, man. One of my friends got deported. Like, this shit's not fun, man. It's stupid, and like, especially when you got kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think being able to have the exposure to show that there's so many different ways, especially with the internet now.
Right.
Like, it's expose it as much as possible. Plant the seeds.
Right.
Is how I look at it.
And you as a female dealing with all these fucking men in your group that, you know, like, I'm sure their feet smell.
Yes.
So
No, but I really play like mom, I guess.
Yeah?
You could say.
You're the
yeah,
youngest
very much
one.
so. Yeah,
Yeah.
really. Yeah, I am. But
yeah.
just, you know what? It started with me just starting to fix the way that they spoke about women entirely.
I like
or
that.
just people
I like
in general.
That. Stay woke.
And then
Stay woke.
And then it went to how they speak to the women around them in their lives, so family.
Yeah.
Because I would ask them, like, would you speak to me like that?
Yeah.
Or like if they raise their voices at me a little bit, I turn into a whole mom mode, like, you are not talking to me, and I would put them in their places. But I like being around them. Like I grew up with all my cousins were boys, so like I'm already used to being surrounded by men,
Right.
and being like the only girl. So it's not new for me.
What made you want to pursue music? Why music? Why not? I know you're a good poet.
Yeah, that's how it started.
Okay.
I've actually been singing my whole life, like not forcefully. Like my
Well,
dad
your
trained
whole
me.
life or
Yes.
your whole life?
My whole life.
Okay, because I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, DK whole life.
Like, where the fuck are we?
Where are we?
Where?
No, my whole life, like I was humming jingles before I was started
jingle. That's
speaking.
how I got into. That's dope. Okay.
So like that's how long I've been doing it. And then once I really started writing and getting into poetry and learning how to storytell, then I started mixing my love for singing into those poems and started just trying to sing out my poems, and that's how I got to where I am.
Very talented, man. You're
Thank
killing
you.
it, man.
Sure.
You're killing it. Yeah, I am. I'm noticing like the culture change. You know what I mean? Like when you guys first started together, it was like, oh, let's get into the clubs. You know, we have to.
right.
You know, and it's like now I could see the growth because you guys understand. Like, nah, it's not about the clubs. It's about becoming a sound first,
Right.
so that we can go to the club and enjoy you and not what's been done already. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So you guys started this label. Is it just you three? Is it more people? Or are you actually signed? Like, how's this working?
So basically, we're a label, but I'm making right here I have Drippy Productions, so we all have our own LLC. The only one that doesn't have her own LLC is T, because she's still in school doing her thing. You know, she's getting student loans.
Grow the fuck
Stuff
up.
like that. We don't wanna mess. We don't wanna mess
She'll
with
get there.
the financial aid. But shout out to Antonio. He's out there in Florida doing his thing. He's part of TTE too. Shout out to
He's part of it.
yeah, he's part of it. He's part of it.
He sent me a track, man. Shout out.
Yeah, he's an investor also.
Oh, that's dope.
You get what I'm trying to say? He's trying to move the business out there with people out there trying to create the fan base out there. We got John T. Clavo. You know, he's part of TTE.
Okay.
You know, yeah. Jay Clavo.
What does he do? What does he do?
Well, he's an amazing drummer, but at the same time, he's a great businessman, hard worker. I wouldn't say a yes man, but he's I'll be there for you, whatever you guys need type
That's
of
a
man.
sideshow Bob looking nigga.
Yeah,
I
shout
like
out to
him.
John,
He's
man.
cool.
That's my guy right
He's
there.
cool.
Man.
He looks like him, but blonde
and light skin,
and
super
way
light skin.
and way better good looking.
Yeah.
That's an opinion.
Not from me. I didn't say it.
And not only that, it's like whoever wants to be part of TTE and that's willing to work hard, man, come through, man. This is like a church, man. Our doors are always open. You know what I'm trying to say is we're trying to bring a vibe, we're trying to work hard, we're trying to, push a movement where it's like we don't care about controlling the movement, we just care about what we're gonna do with the movement type
Right.
of thing, because
Right.
a lot of people want to take control of a movement. We're number one, we're this. Like, listen, we're gonna be number one in our hearts even if we're last. So we're not even tripping about that. We're just trying to, like you said, trying to create a sound, create a vibe, and just, do it with love, yo. Like that spread love movement is real.
Yeah.
Shout out to John Glass. That's another free one.
Yeah, man.
So one thing I wanted to add too is like our vibe altogether. A big thing we hear from people who listen to our music or our fans is that they just really enjoy how we connect with each other and our fan base. And then it also adds like our
Where the
music
fuck
being
are
like
we?
like storytelling, and that helps them figure out who we are as people, but they mostly just love us as a team. And I guess you could say TTE is anybody who supports, so even our fans are TTE, like no cult shit, but like we're all
I seen
TTE.
I seen the
cool
party.
niggas.
That's fire,
Yeah.
man. And you guys so seeing how you guys are becoming a family, how are your families supporting y'all? Is it a pushback? Is it like, yo, don't do this? Or is it like, be careful? Is like, I know you got a family too and kids and shit. Like, does that all get in the way? You first. Go ahead.
Well, first off, my parents are very helpful. Like they give money, like put money in to help us pay for studio time, or shoots with you, and
Right.
photo shoots, anything else that costs money. Like they help put in. They're always there at the shows too.
Right.
They'll help decorate and everything. So like they're very much part.
I seen
everything
your
we do.
mom.
That's awesome.
I seen her mom in a couple of shows. Yo, the guy behind the wall. You asleep?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, okay. He said, yeah, he is.
Yeah.
All right. Just making sure you're there. Nah, but I seen your mom in a couple of shows, and she sits in the background. But every time I see her, because of her haircut, it looks like she's like Suge Knight of the group, like she's the boss. Like you want to talk to her. Like if I go, yo,
Yeah.
I'm like, if I go to him, like, yo, where you going tonight? He points at the mom, and she's like,
no, yeah, that's exactly my mom. She's very much momager, but she's a great momager.
I love her. She's cool.
That's awesome.
How's
At least she
and I-
supports, and that's
Right,
awesome.
right,
That's
right.
always great.
Right.
Like we don't have that. Like my parents is different. You know
It's
what
a
I mean?
different
Like
type of
everybody's
support. It's
life
different type of
is
support.
different,
Yeah,
but
and it's crazy.
it's
I'm
awesome
so
to have
happy
that.
like that she supports me on this too. Like both, and my father because
Yeah.
like I'm
Hey,
in school right
he
now. That's
designed
supposed
that,
to be.
right?
Oh yeah, my mom actually made
Ooh.
this.
But your dad designed
My
the
dad
logo.
designed the
And I like
logo.
Look at that. It's a family
And I
event.
Yeah,
that.
and it has all of our like names in it, kind of. So like my mom's name is Reina. Reina in Spanish is queen, so it's the crown.
Peace, queen.
My nickname is Nina, so it says Nina when you look at it like this.
Because she
when I
shoots
flip
like a
it-
gun.
But when I flip it upside down, it says my father's name, Elvin. So
Oh, that's dope,
That's
man.
ill, man. Looks ill. Let's get that. Well, can we get that? Is it available for the public or not?
yes, I do have merch.
All right.
I have a
Where's
merch
it at?
store. It's in my link. My Instagram is TAINA_RENTAS. And my right in the top link, there's a rivet link. You press that, it brings you to all my information, and in there you'll see the link to my store where you can buy my items.
Let's go.
Let's go.
No
Shout
gang.
out
Hurry up and
Rivet.
buy. Hurry
Shout
up
out
and buy.
Rivet.
Bye.
No gang signs. Okay?
Hurry up and buy.
I saw that.
Shout out Rivet.
Yo, so
We
what's up with you?
like them bloods.
Yeah, exactly. She just threw up a gang sign and she didn't even know she did it. We're not a gang affiliate. I'm gonna blur that out.
No, we're good.
Family definitely supports. You know,
Yeah, that's awesome, bro.
I just, for me, their family supporting has been a lot more helpful because Meek's dad and mom really support us to the max.
Shout out the family.
Yeah, shout out to Roster, Taina's, like they're with it 100%. Advice, whatever we need, rides, like it's just the little things help. You get what I'm trying to say? And you know, we need to get to shows, we need support. They're always there for us. You know, T's mom and dad, huge supporters. It just makes my job easier because I tell people all the time I really hate managing because it's like, you know, managing artists is not the easiest thing in the
Come
world.
on, Diddy. You better calm down, Diddy.
You know,
you got
I
this.
know.
You
I
got
say it all
You
the
got
time.
this.
I
You
say
got
this in church all the time. Everybody looks at me like, "Yo,
Come
what
on,
do you
man.
mean?
You got
Like,
this.
you're the manager," and it's like,
Can I tell you something? I'm gonna give you a free one right now.
"Oh, here's another. Let me write this one down. A free one coming. You gotta put cha-ching."
This is about the 19th, 100th time I've heard you say that you hate managing. Now,
But you do manage.
but check this out. Check this out. I'm gonna give you an example. I bought a car. Before I bought the car, I said, I need a car to take my daughter to school. I need a car to take my daughter to school, right? So I found a car. It takes my daughter to school every day, no problem. But once I try to take my daughter somewhere else, my car breaks down. Right? So moral to the story is be careful what you say. You keep saying you hate it, and you're never gonna love it. Why don't you start saying, you know what? I love this shit because I'm doing it. I'm sacrificing it, and I'm doing it.
No facts.
You know what I mean? But how does your family take in? But right there, I want you to understand. You needed to listen.
Yeah, fact. Listen, no, my family. Yeah, facts.
Nah, but how does your family, like your actual family,
So my
like?
family,
you know.
they definitely support. You know, I'll be 100 too, man. I'm about to be 35 years old. For me to start doing music, doing music.
Sure.
Kevin Hart voice.
For me to start doing music a year and a half ago, 18 months, is like my family's looking at me like,
Yeah,
bro,
but
you
you've
went
been
to
around.
college,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we got businesses,
Right.
this, we got that, and you're choosing to do this, and it's like, I asked God 100 times if I should do this, and He pulled up on me. You know, and I feel like He needs
100
me.
times.
Yeah, I feel like He needs me to lead these youngins to the right path. You know, I don't know where is it gonna go because obviously I don't know the future, but if that's what He's telling me, that's what I'm gonna do. You know, and my family understands that. You get what I'm trying to say? And at the end of the day, I support myself financially. I do everything myself financially, so you know, it's a little bit easier for them to support me. Like if I needed to rely on everything for them and everything like that, then it might be a little bit more of a difficult answer where it's like, nah, they hate it, but they understand it. You know, my son's good. You know, it's
Yeah.
goes to private school. You get what I'm trying to say? Process of buying a home,
good.
stuff like that. So it's like, you know, I'm doing a lot of positive things in my real life. So you know, it's easier for them to support me because if I was going down a negative path, like when I first started, like I'll be on that first little chunk when I first started.
Where
Of this career, yeah, I was wilding out. I'm not gonna front. I was I like that drill music. I like that sliding music.
Yeah.
Like, you know that shit that you bump into in the club on
What's
Miami Beach.
what's
type of
sliding music?
That Gucci music.
Oh, I was
that-
thinking electric slide.
Nah, that Gucci Mane
slide in.
music.
I thought you
You
was
feel
talking
me?
about
Like
slip
that.
and slide.
That
I thought you was
trap.
talking about
Yeah, the
that
slip and
pop-
slide.
Nah, none of that. That Miami 4 o'clock in the morning type bumping in the club type of music where you
Beach
go outside.
volleyball.
Beach volleyball.
Yeah, you feel different.
Yeah.
No facts, bro.
Nah.
Listen,
That's different.
How's having a kid and dealing with 2 new kids?
actually, it
You have two kids, right?
yeah, correct. Yeah, it balances out because it allows me to make sure I stay positive with my music because I catch my kids repeating the music that I'm producing and making. You get what I'm trying to say? So it actually keeps me on my toes. You get what I'm trying to say? With
Right.
the positivity of the music that I'm creating, and then on top of that, it keeps me on my toes with them. Whereas like, if my kids can't really repeat that or really, bob to that, it's like we're not doing the right thing.
Right.
And I thank God that the artists they really really give good energy. They really give good lyrics. They really like slide on beats and do all this cool stuff. But at the same time, it's uplifting each song. Like each song gets more positive. Each song gets more of a vibe where you're like, okay, these kids are really trying to, do something different.
So your fatherly instincts kicked in when you.
Correct.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
basically.
That's dope. I'm
you
glad
know?
you're aware of that, man. The youth
You
is important. Yo, Meeq, how about you? How'd you? Let's start with the rough start first, because I know it wasn't easy for you. Let's start there.
Well, wait, okay, wait, what? What's the
Like how was the support for you in the beginning and compared to now? Like how's your family? I know your family's always been involved and doing stuff like that, but I know you personally. You get lost in the sauce, and so how's that work for you?
Honestly, so when I first showed my love into music, I think my family.
Oh, where all the fuck are we? Look at this. Nigga.
What the?
You saw that? Oh
Is that a
shit!
squirrel? Is that a squirrel?
It was the thing that chases squirrels.
The guy behind the wall, I love squirrels. Man.
I love squirrels. Are good, man.
What? What was going
Where
on?
are we?
Where are
What are you talking about? Go ahead. My fault. You were where?
I was somewhere.
Yeah, you weren't here.
Nowhere.
We
Nah.
weren't here.
Nowhere studios.
Nah, but honestly, I would say at the end of the day, my parents and my whole family, everyone,
I switch legs. My bad.
they're very supportive. At first, throughout my whole life, I've been inconsistent with things. So for them, it was like
Facts.
scary.
My bad. It was in the back of my mind.
It's true.
Go ahead.
So for them, it was definitely something scary because it's like, oh, the kid who didn't like, school and who was lazy and, is now wants to do music. And then it was like, I could understand where they were coming from. But after they saw the dedication, after the transformation of years, how dedicated I've got to finding my sound, recording with you,
Right.
learning how to engineer, all the things that, takes to make music and actually make it a sustainable thing. They were on board, and that's one thing I want to definitely give them, because towards my end of high school, my mom told me, like, you don't have to go to college. I'm not going to put that weight on you, but, like, do some shit.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I always knew I wanted to do something. Like, I wanted to do IT at first, and I went to engineering, but it always went to taking something, creating it, learning how to fix problems, so that's where like engineering into the music came into play and everything like that. So I always had a creative mind. I always was doing YouTube, I wanted to express myself somehow. Music was just the way that finally allowed me to do it, and it's honestly helped me find everything else with like life as well.
That's dope. I like how music is is like the root,
Yeah, huge.
This guy used to dance at the East Havel Street parties. This one used to be in music class, and this one's just following footsteps from Uncle Andre right here. You know what I mean? Which I love.
I used to just be dancing at parties when I was like,
Yeah, man. Nah,
7 years
you were the
old.
life of the party, bro. You were the life of the party, man.
And then no cap though, Andre really it was you were my first reason. You're the first way I stepped in the booth. Like,
Right.
I made my first ever track, my first time, because I wrote poems and stuff in high school. I was very like trying to express
Give me
myself.
one
But
right now. Give me a
you,
poem.
you don't want that. You don't want that. Not now. But I just wanted to just shout you out,
I
and
appreciate
just
that.
because you're not just a mentor to me, you're a mentor to a lot of people in the city,
For sure.
and that's huge as fuck.
I appreciate
And
that, man.
You open a lot of doors for people, so I
Thank
just
you.
definitely want to give you
Thank
those
you.
flowers.
I just open. You know what it is? I don't lock doors. I don't leave them open. I just don't. I go through the doors and just don't lock them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But check this out. I want to tell you something. I remember watching. It's a funny story about you. I remember one time. I remember one
Here we
time
go.
I had an open mic and you went to go do a show, and you said you didn't say one word. You just were going. "Ah, ah," like you were going nuts, and like I knew watching you, like, cause you almost had a heart attack. But I knew watching you, the dedication and like the dimension you went into. You know what I mean? Because like you were in another level by yourself. There was nobody there. There was nobody at the other mic. It was just me. I don't know who was trying to like.
He does go
I was
in,
like,
though.
when he was done. I was like, yo, you done? That was the show.
I've thrown up.
That was the
I've
show he
thrown
must threw up too.
I've thrown up in so many shows, like so many.
That's okay, man. Listen,
In my
listen.
mouth.
Was it? Oh shit.
Swallow it.
Was
Yeah,
Pause.
no.
Super pause. Where are we?
where are we?
Where the fuck
Hey,
are we?
when you threw up, was it ever mom spaghetti? Were you armed and ready?
Yo, I was ready though. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, bro. I was ready.
Yeah?
I was ready. I threw
Ready
up 3
to
times
what?
in my mouth
Throw
in one
up?
show.
Yeah, you did.
You threw
3 times.
Where the fuck?
It was,
Where
it
the
was
fuck
in
are
New
we right
York,
now?
bro. It was
Yeah?
in New York. Threw up 3 times in a Lil TJ concert. I
Okay.
opened it up for him. I threw
Yeah,
up.
yeah. When you do podcasts, it's okay to hold back too. You don't have to throw up on the mic like you just did and tell stories like that. But it's okay.
He didn't throw up.
Don't worry, I can. Yeah, he threw up. You know, he threw up the whole story out. He just like,
A little bit.
I threw up on little TJ. But you know what? Didn't that give you like a opportunity?
Yeah.
Throw up some more, my nigga.
Let's go.
That's not the. That's
In
not
a
the
healthy
story.
way. You're not bulimic or is that bulimic?
Well, he's swallowing it, so it's okay.
Yeah, bulimic. You're not bulimic.
Are you supposed to swallow your throw up?
No, bro. That's fucking. What are you supposed to?
What?
You're supposed to spit it in a.
Did you not hear him?
You're supposed to spit it in a girlfriend's mouth
No, you're not.
like a fucking bird.
Where are we?
Like we're birds.
Where are we?
Where are we? We're fucking spitting in each other's mouths.
Oh my God.
We're in a gross place
I
right
don't know
now.
what the fuck is going on.
Let's talk about speaking of spitting in each other's mouths. What kind of what
segue.
are you guys listening?
I'm gonna.
Let's listen for a second. All right, look, honestly, let's talk about the super lows and what happened to you in music so far. And then let's talk about the lesson you learned. Because lessons are very important, right? Lessons are blessings in disguise. And lessons are something we don't. Lessons are. You like to go to school? Because I don't.
Hell no.
And that's like what I'm talking about. Because there's lessons there, and we don't want to learn them. So once we're aware of these lessons, when we start to grow, things start to happen. And I'm seeing things happening. Things are happening. You know, the guy behind the wall. Things are happening for him.
Yes,
We can't see them
are.
because they're happening
cannot.
behind the wall.
They used to call me John Cena, but they changed my name.
That's right. That's right. De lo mío.
You cannot see me. Goodbye.
Okay, forget about it, loco. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Anyways, so let's talk about one of your lows. Whoever got the mic, it doesn't matter. Let's talk about like your biggest low and the biggest lesson you learned. And if you don't mind, if you let us maybe give you our opinion on what we think the lesson is that we see that you're telling us. All right, let's go from there. Go ahead.
So my biggest low, I would say, is like when I first started, like I wouldn't get support. I wouldn't, what do you call it, support? Because it was just more of they didn't understand what I was trying to do. So instead of me just focusing on what I was doing,
Yeah.
I was focusing on them not supporting me or them not giving me the tools that I needed, and I would lash out, not physically, but more like musically.
Right.
And that kind of, caused a lot of friction. It caused a lot of, ending of relationships and burning a lot of bridges that I, probably shouldn't have not burned, type of thing. And, the egoness got transformed from things that I've done outside of music and been successful outside of music. I used that same ego in music, and I haven't done squat. I did one little song. That was Bob. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I thought I was the man.
It was the moment.
Yeah, it was
just
the
a
moment.
yeah.
You know, I was feeling good. I was feeling myself, and then, you know, everything went downhill from there.
You thought I was feeling you?
Hey,
I did it on.
I played myself in a lot of situations, you know, and at the end of the day, you know, it happens, but the key is awareness, you know.
Okay. So you think the lesson there was awareness?
The lesson there was, basically awareness, and it's okay for people not to support you,
Right.
you know?
Right.
Because at the end of the day is the people that love you the most, they're going to support you the most when people that don't know you support you and care for you. You know what I'm trying to say? So the focus shouldn't even be on the people that are around you. It should be more focused on the people that like what you're doing. Like, you got to find that fan base. You got to find those people that could relate to you, and the best ones are the ones that really don't know you personally, you know?
Facts. The biggest support you get is from the ones that you don't know.
You know?
Because
So
they can't judge you from anything that they know you from. You know what I mean?
So no cap. Now I'm on a peace tour right now. Like,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Stay on it,
you're like,
brother.
yo,
Oh,
my
yeah.
bad. What happened before? My
My
bad.
bad.
You want to work? No? All right, cool. But just understand,
Yep, that's dope.
I'm at peace. You need anything from me, hit me up. My line is still open. Same number. Same everything.
Can I,
You feel
can I
me?
tell you what I got from this? Your lows and your highs is that you started out with expectation,
Correct.
and the biggest lesson is to have no expectation in life.
Yes.
Nothing. Surprise yourself every
all
day.
learn that
Grow.
eventually.
Be uncomfortable. What do you think? What do you think, Knight? You have any gems? That was a free one, by the way. Keep marking
No,
these down.
that was the second one already.
Listen, we always think that's like life has to be that way. You know what I mean? Like what people think about you, it really ain't. It don't matter. I don't care that I cut my sleeves today and
You cut your what?
I just do it.
In
You know
two
what I mean? Like,
pieces.
it don't matter. You know what I mean? I do it for me. I don't care
That's
how
a fact,
what
that's a
anybody
fact.
thinks about it. That's just an
That's a fact.
example. I'm just saying.
No, but you're absolutely
You know
right.
what I mean? Like, once we stop that, like, we're better off, bro. Our potential comes out. You know what I'm saying? This, if it wasn't for Meeq, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll be down right now, but I'm not. I'm up, and you know what I'm saying? I'm
Let
doing
me stop
this.
you there. It's not because of me.
No,
It's because of you, brother. Not because
Yeah.
of me.
but
I'm
need.
I'm glad that
people
you
like
love the
that.
energy, though.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? To like guide us in a sense,
That's
keep
a
us
fact.
there, motivated, even when we're down a little bit.
Yeah,
but
that's
no,
a fact.
let's go, my nigga. We good.
I control
Fuck everybody
you.
else.
And Knight's definitely been down. And I mean, like, boom, down. You know what I mean? This is my nigga, so he's my brother. I know him since the fucking fourth
For
grade.
sure, you see me really down,
No,
and
fact.
I'm good. You know what I
No,
mean? Like,
facts.
but he was there for me.
Yes,
Like,
always,
everybody was
brother.
there for you.
That's what
And
counts.
he was
man.
there. You know what? You know what's a funny story between me and Knight? I had got dumped bad, right? And I had nowhere to go. But my boy right
Yeah,
here,
I like
my
that.
boy right here, also just became single, and like I didn't feel like a bachelor at the time, so we didn't do all the partying at first. But once it got kicked in, we were like, okay, game time.
Game
Did we
time.
just
Maybe
become friends?
no, we've always been
Nah,
friends,
nah.
but like we've never like
Back in the day.
yeah,
always.
like Knight's always been like in my life, and music, everything, because he's always been my DJ.
Yeah, he's been around since that
He's
day of
always
records.
been my DJ. I don't give a fuck where I go. Knight's coming to DJ. Oh, I hit him up. If he can't come, he can't come. But I hit him up first
For sure.
because he knows all my songs, even without even hearing them.
Done.
He knows what I'm gonna say next. You know what I mean? So I love him for that's my brother. You know what I mean? Yo,
I mean,
I mean,
guy
man,
behind
guy
the
behind the
wall.
wall.
You cut it. It's
My-
fine.
Bleep.
It's fine. Bleep.
Go for
You
it.
could cut it.
Yo, now go ahead.
Guy behind the wall.
What's your take? What's your take on the highs and lows for Drippy here?
All I know is that you do something you love, the money will come with it. If you're really serious about something and you know in your heart this is the right path, me personally, I think that that's what's gonna help you grow, is just letting it all go and just focusing on this one thing that you have, growing, and just keep growing. I mean, you guys are already doing more than most people right now at this time. You know what I mean? You got to think about the traction that you guys have gone. Like, for any personal artist to be on 94.5 is a huge deal. Like, is a very, very big deal in my eyes, because that's what I grew up listening to. You know what I mean? So that's something you should be proud of. And also, just keep pushing from there. Like, you already got the eyes and the ears that everyone's already heard, so now you already know what to do. You know what I mean? Now it's just go, 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 go. But it's like you said, you're doing the right things. You're following your path and you're following your heart, and you can't lose on that, man.
Right. And he has no headphones on, so he heard none of that.
No, I actually did hear it. I actually did hear it.
Oh,
I can hear it.
We'll cut that out. Where are we? I'm just kidding.
No, I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Dope, man.
That's dope, man. Like I this episode, I was trying to get the guys.
It's brought to you by
perspective. Yeah, what I want to do is, give the guys more perspective in the show, because the thing is, like, I don't want people thinking it's my show. It's not. It's our show, and I want them to have voice, and I want them to speak up more, because the thing is, their perspectives are totally different than ours. You know what I mean? Because guy behind the wall grew up in jail, and
don't tell him a story.
I won't tell him your story.
Don't tell him a story.
He's an Irish Mexican. Yeah.
Coming for your gold.
He's coming for your gold. He's coming for your gold and your girl's taco. You heard?
Oh,
Jesus.
I'm the lucky
But
charm.
like, it's just shit like that. But go ahead. Let's just get one more. Go ahead. What's your lowest low?
My lowest low.
Doesn't
I
have to
think
do with
I'm
music.
still.
Doesn't do with music. I guess it's your lowest low that you got out of.
My lowest low is pretty much because of music, because of like me starting
Awesome.
to like perform more. It was when my best friend at the time, I invited her to my first show, and
Where was that?
that one was at One Broadway, Aaron's spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
The
and-
one B collaborative. Shout out
Yes,
Aaron.
one-
Yeah.
Shout out Aaron.
Aaron!
One B collaborative.
Where are we?
Hey, Ron.
But yeah, we were there,
Hey,
and
Aaron.
my best friend, I asked her to come to my show, like, and I had flyers out for it, like, the month in advance, and she kept saying that she had work, which you can call out. And so, yeah, there's no excuse.
What
And so
the
then
fuck?
It's
must have
20.
called out
It was
before.
25 to get into the show, and she's like, "Oh, I don't have 50 for her boyfriend." I'm like, first of all, he didn't need to come.
I mean,
Two, if
and
it's
he-
25, you
and he
really
can't
that
put that-
struggling that much, you can come in for free. Just
Come on.
come. So she ends up coming with her boyfriend, clinging onto him the whole time of the show, and then I perform. I felt so good. Even my best friend from Minnesota came
Yes.
to come see me.
Minnesota?
Yeah, like out of the way. And everybody was mad hype. And I go up to her because that was my best friend. And I'm like, hey, how did I do? Bitch didn't say nothing. She didn't. She just gave me a hug and she said, I have to go.
Yeah,
Bye.
great job, but no,
No great job.
it's all right.
No,
Hey,
nothing. And
Hey.
I think that was my biggest like the most painful thing I've ever like experienced, more than a breakup or anything like in my life. I think that's what it was. But it really
you expected her to say something.
right, and
But
it
you
taught me
can't.
to like I really don't need anybody. Which
Exactly.
like I've never really been really good with keeping friends. Like making friends is not the issue. I vibe with absolutely everybody I meet. It's just finding a circle. So I float around. So I'm used to being on my own, which is okay. But that
A
was
little butterfly.
yeah. But that
how
was
you
the
learn.
one thing that really told me that you're gonna be alone for a while, but you're gonna be fine. And I was like, okay, because I have my circle, my team,
Right.
and that's
It-
all I need.
It woke you up though. And
Yes,
it's
it
okay.
did.
Right.
It was meant to be.
Right.
Awesome. Shout out to Shorty's name. I don't know her name.
Bleep.
That did
Yeah, we
Bleep,
should have
bleep,
charged
bleep.
her.
Yo,
Honestly,
That's hilarious.
for real, honestly.
thank you. Thank you.
Yo, guy behind the wall. What do you got to say for her lesson? What did you get out of that one?
They just be crazy.
For real, they do
Damn, I
anything
love
for a
this
nigga.
Hey,
Yeah?
Anything for a
hey,
nigga.
that's-
Can I tell you what I think,
Yeah.
and respectfully, you a little bitch. Nah, I'm just talking shit. Nah, I'm talking shit. Here's what I think is going on. One, expectation again, and two, you're looking for validation when you don't need it, cause you worried about that one person that went to that show.
Right.
Who else went to the show, Taina?
Everybody.
And they show love.
Everybody else.
And you're worried about the one. You see that? Distraction.
Yeah, but that's exactly what I learned from it. That's why I'm way more
trying
content
fucking
being
with
on my own and
you.
just doing whatever the hell I want to do.
Yes.
Yeah. Where the fuck are we?
Where?
There's just a lot of pussy I'm back here. Big pussy and a bear.
Bear.
Let's all right, that's cool, man. I'm happy. I'm happy you guys are learning like, learning these little things fast. You know what I mean? Because it took me years to start to listen and listen to myself, feel my gut. You know what I mean? Whatever I'm feeling in here. I've been doing a lot of journey, soul searching. I'm on a journey. You know what I mean? So I've been doing a lot of things to make sure I hold myself accountable and nobody else. You know what I mean? Once I'm like, oh, it has to start with me. How about this? Like when you tell your family, I want to do music, they're like, oh, what about school or whatever, right? But think about this. If you show your family the whole plan, look at the plan. Look how I can make money. Look at the songs I'm writing. Look what I'm doing already.
Right.
Look at the fan base. Then you come to them with the plan.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you things will be different. It's all how you come to people.
Yeah,
You know
and
what
I
I mean?
think that's exactly what we do too, and I think that's a big part of the women that we were raised by. Like for example, Meek's mom and my mom as well. Like that's their mindset. That's the first thing they told us when we
Shout out
start
Tanis,
this
yo,
stuff.
my sister. I love
Yeah,
you.
and my mom Reina. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I
Reina,
said your name. I
Queen,
love you, mom.
Queen.
But yeah, they're definitely they're definitely the ones that really kept us on our toes. Like that's the first thing they asked all of us, like as a team, as a group, when we're all together. They're like, "What is your plan?" Because we're not like, what is the point in supporting you if you're just gonna say something? We need to see it to believe it, you know. And so once we really like sat down all together, figured out our team thing, our business thing, and we give them the whole layout, that they have our full support, and
For sure.
we have
Yeah.
no complaints.
And don't worry about this thing. If it goes, don't worry about it. Unless you guys gotta go. Cool, man. So here's another question, man. What's like one collab that you guys like, or like one thing you guys think is gonna be important for you guys to do with somebody from the city or in the state, like not out of the state, but who's like one person you want to be like, or one thing you want to go towards? It's like, yo, this is gonna work for us. You know what I mean? Whether it's a feature or a video with somebody, or oh, we should do it at this venue because this is the one that's gonna make us big, or like what's the one thing that you think that can change everything right now for you?
The one thing that I think will change everything,
Like locally.
locally,
Like who locally can help you do that? Do you think, or what locally can help you become bigger? Do you
this
think?
makes me think of something else. Like I'd say, like we have done a lot with getting a lot of people in touch with each other and actually supporting themselves as artists in our area. Because something that we see especially from Lawrence, is that a lot of artists will stand there and act like they're, supporting you on the sides and be like, oh, show face, just so they could show face, but they won't like your posts,
Like this?
and they'll judge you, and like they'll talk shit about you to other people, and it's like we're missing that connection that we need to have with each other, and that's something that we're working really hard to build. So I feel like once we get to a point where like we can talk with other artists, and like, because we really have nothing wrong, with us for anybody to see or like say anything about, but getting to a point where we could talk to other artists and actually be supportive of each other and show nothing but love, that's the goal, and that's how I know that we did something right.
Okay. Dope, man. Let's snap that up. That was nice. That's a nice answer. Meeq, what do you think? And it's not new hair gel. I don't know what you got in your hair. Your shit's bouncy as fuck,
Hey,
boy.
good looking. Nah, honestly, you snapped on that for real. It's not one thing like she was saying. I think it's just a matter of putting in the work and trying to connect with everybody locally, and I think just working with people and doing that collaboration is what already helps everyone grow. So it's just that. It's just continue working, continue collaborating, and there's a ton of people out here with recognition and who are doing things. So it's just keep on doing what you're doing, try to get with them, and then try to mix them up with other people, because everybody needs to be tossed like a salad. Like,
Whoa, what in the
Pause.
Come down.
front door you talking about?
He meant a mix. He meant that.
That's-
I so
yo,
did, but not in a weird
whose
way.
mans is
I
this?
mean, Only weird people think about it.
Where the hell are we?
Where are we?
One more thing to add before we move on
Yo,
is
better
also
not
creating
be
like
salad.
messing around with different genres and trying to see what the hell we can make out of it. 'Cause
Yes,
that's a
yes,
big thing we're
yes.
seeing in the industry today. Like a lot of artists are switching up their normal game
have
and
to.
like working with artists that you would have never thought they would have worked with. And I feel like that's something that we move towards. We love it. That's all our music. We all experiment. Like for instance, my music that I have out is like majority of it's not even my style. Like what
right.
I would say is truly me.
Yeah.
But you know, you get pieces of it, and I'm learning to like, you know, write better and talk better with other people just because of these experiences. So that's fun too.
Okay. Sticks, what do you think?
Me, I think I just more as a collaborative, like between like I would say you, Andre, I would say John Glass, Meeq, SK, like what you guys create on Tuesdays. Like the vision I see out of Tuesdays is special, because you guys are literally like giving back to artists. Like you know how much it costs to be in the studio, all those hours, what it costs to mix and master, what it costs for Meeq and you guys to do a video for bars over bars, like things like that are very key to what needs to be done in the city. You feel me? Like, you know, I could sit here and be like, yo, I just want a John Glass beat, or I just want to like it could be something so selfish where it's like what could be for us, but I feel like what's being already in motion is huge for us. You feel me? It's huge for the whole city, because it's like, think about it, like once you guys start dropping those musics from Tuesdays and stuff like that, like there's days I'm amazed in here what you guys are creating. You get what I'm trying to say? It's just, for me now, it's like, yo, Glass, drop that shit. Or you feel me? I see Meeq dropping the bars over bars. You know, I know SK working too. Yeah. You know, now it's all about just, you know, not being... Sometimes, you know, you need a marketing plan, you need this, you need that. But sometimes you just drop that shit. You know how much music is in the vault? You get what I'm trying to say?
Go
Like
with the flow, man.
Yeah, like let's just drop. But I feel like you guys continuing to do that is what's gonna help what's going on in the city type of vibe. Not only in the city, because there's people that come from everywhere. You guys be having guys from Boston, Lynn.
Yeah.
Shout out Groovy, comes from Salem all the time.
If anybody wants to come on a Tuesday, just don't forget to click this fucking button right here and subscribe. Click the fucking button. Click the fucking button. Anyways, yo, that's dope, man. That's Knight, you got anything to say? That's dope, man. I like what he had to say for sure. All of them.
No, yeah. You guys are on the right path. Just go with your heart. Forget about anybody. Just go with it. You guys are doing great. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate
all the music. I'm just hearing from the music. And you guys are still going out there performing and all that shit. And I haven't been there. You know what I'm saying? But on the right path. You're killing it.
Yeah, man.
Keep going with it.
What's next for you guys? You guys are what since you guys love expectations, what should we expect from you motherfuckers? And the next, you guys have to come in for the spring, summer. What are you guys doing? You killing something? What's going on? Talk to us.
Well, I'll give you I'll let them talk about the music, but from like a business perspective and how I see them is just basically just collabing with artists, man. I'm telling you, like that is so important. You know what I'm trying to say? Like
Puerto Rico's doing it. Puerto Rico does it.
Yeah,
we
you know, mixing your fan base with Meeq with his fan base with Knight with T's fan base.
My fan base is in this room.
Yeah. Nah, but you'll be surprised. But how many people do know you?
No, I'm just kidding.
No, but it's
I'm very modest.
No, I know, but it's like I'm trying to tell you, like this city does not have the unity. You get what I'm trying to say?
Right.
So based off what Tuesday does is like what we expect is like everything to keep going.
Wait, the city has unity, but in its own parts.
Correct.
Right? It's like these people like these people, or this block, or whatever, how it is. But that's how it should be, right? I just think that, right? I think that having that aspect of like community, right? And like that's gonna work if we all understand and respect each other's space. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because like you said, like you see how you came, like right now you just said, you know, you guys should be drop that shit. Like if you respect the space like that, like of how people want to do their own thing, and continue doing your own thing, but because your thing might affect us too, you know.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So like do it your way, let other people do it their way, and like that's like sometimes that's why community doesn't work. I'm not saying it's because of what you said, but I'm just saying
correct,
like
correct,
it just gave me a thought because I myself, and anyone that knows me can attest to this, that I have been like a manager at studios. I've been an engineer at studios. I've been a producer, a writer at studios. I've been a whole bunch of shit at different studios, and each one I've been to, maybe we're not all on the same page, and that's why things don't fall through, right?
Correct. That works. Yeah.
And so like, sometimes you can't be on the same page because you're not in the same space. But once you get to someone's space, just bring what you can to the table,
yep.
right? It's like a potluck. It's like, okay, bring what you can. You know, come to my house, bring what you can. We all gonna eat. You know, if you got thighs, you got ankles. You know what I mean? You got ribs. And we can go from there, you know what I mean? And like that's how you build community.
Facts.
You bring what you can to the table.
Wow, another free
you know what I mean? That's another free one. I'm gonna put all the free ones right here. I'm not gonna do that.
And the link in the bio.
And that's important too.
Link in the fucking bio.
But just how you said that, but that's important too because I'm not the only one that feels like that.
I know.
You get what I'm trying to say?
I know.
And not
everyone feels it, but you're the only one speaking out about it.
Yeah, but we got it's not like you said, listening and understanding that, and you're right about that because if somebody's popping and then you guys decide to drop something, they might not pay attention to it. You're right. You know what I'm trying to say?
What holds us back from reaching out to those people even around us in our own city? You know what I mean? Maybe they won't do the effort, but what about if we made the effort? You know what I mean? And it might spark something. You know what I mean? It might not. They keep it going.
No, and I literally try to do that. I reach out to, like, I'll be the one sometimes reaching out to their peers sometimes. Like, yo, what are you guys trying to do? What are you trying to do? And, some are willing, some have the ego, some, don't want to, they want to protect their vibe, their image, which is cool. You get what I'm trying to say? Stuff like that.
No doubt.
But I'm just glad you put in that perspective for me now because before this conversation, I wasn't looking at it like that. I'm looking at it, there's 14 billion people in the world.
Right.
All I need is a million streams that make 4 bands.
All you need is 1,000 people to really follow you.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, but at the same time, music and marketing don't work like that. Because I understand both, but now putting in that perspective, I'm like, oh yeah, you're right.
It's different nowadays, but we adapt and.
Yeah, but John Glass dropped something though. Come on.
Yo, John just dropped some. I think he did another beat track.
No, but I'm talking about
the Token. He did another Token track.
No, the I'm talking about the
Tuesdays.
The Tuesdays
oh yeah, the Tuesdays.
Yeah.
The Tuesdays are funny, man, because the Tuesdays for us it's like, yo, we're building community. We're building stuff for the studio as a studio, like as a group together.
There's just so much grease in
there is, and think about what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Just think about what can happen, and the music's timeless, and that's what's beautiful about it. So, you know what I mean? But all right, look, I don't wanna what do you call it? I don't wanna keep fucking up the time, right? Because I don't wanna edit a whole bunch of time out, which would suck. So let's just move on to the next segment, which is S dot, and I want you all to answer these questions as truthfully as possible. It's basically like a truth game, and it's called S dot, sex, drugs, and other things. Shout out Big Blizz, it's my boy. And so what I do is I ask you a question about sex, drugs, or other things, and you tell me some truth about it. So you go first. What do you want to pick? Sex, drugs, or other things?
I pick?
Yeah, you pick one.
Drugs.
Drugs. All right, cool. Is it true that your first time getting acid or mushroom trip, you it was just not a good experience for you?
False.
Okay, go ahead.
My first experience was dope as shit.
Okay.
My first experience was with the girl I actually smoked for the first time with in high school.
Oh, the one that sucked your dick?
No, different girl.
Is that one? Yo, a guy behind the wall. Is that one?
Oh, where are we?
Where are we? We're not in your high school. That's what got there.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Well, go ahead.
But no, yeah, that shit was a blast. The acid trip.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, no.
I thought I was still getting some head.
No sex that day. It was super calm trip. Honestly, that was a really beautiful experience. I've only had one bad trip.
Okay, let's hear it.
That trip, I thought I was dying. I thought
Those are the best trips.
Yeah. It honestly, it was great.
It was great.
Yeah, it was awesome. I had to get driven home. I thought I was going to a mental asylum. Yeah,
Oh
no.
my God.
It was wild as heck.
How was that great?
No, check it out. So what it was, right, was when I was going through the trip, what I just essentially had realized was that I was, tripping about my own personal, life decisions, and like I felt like I wasn't in control of myself. So I feel like that was the message I got in that trip, that I just wasn't in control. I wasn't making decisions, like I just wasn't controlling, myself. But the trip was terrible.
That's the point.
I went home. I left my door open, like my house door open. My parents saw me and everything. Like they were like, "What the heck is going on?" I ended up with my mom cuddling me and then reading me the Bible. And that's how I came back, because I thought I was gonna die. Like I literally, I thought I had an ex at the time, and she was on FaceTime with me.
I
was,
thought you said you took an ex too.
No, no pills. I don't pop no pills.
No
pill popping. No pill popping.
Just pussy popping in the closet in school. Just finger popping in the fucking locker room.
Bathroom.
It's fucking gross.
Yo, this kind of wipe his ass.
Don't tell nobody what school you went to. This is crazy.
Nobody.
I'm gonna put the logo.
No.
I'm gonna put the logo right
Don't
here.
do that.
This guy's talking about tossing salads and shit.
And he wasn't even in culinary.
Is what I'm saying.
I wasn't engineering. But yeah, so the trip was a good experience though, because at the end of it, how I got out of the trip was I asked my mom, what is good and what is bad? Like I literally just asked that question because she was just reading to me, and
Did she say whatever you took was bad?
no, she didn't even go there. She just was, talking to me and soothing me. But what I really got from that trip at the end of the day was I need to be grateful for everything I have, and I need to just be in control and be present. When I say control, when I say I don't have control, it just means I'm not present. I'm not in the moment where I can make good decisions,
Which is important.
and it's super important. With me, I have a huge overthinking problem, so like I just go
Over analytic.
I go everywhere. I space out. You'll see it in this interview. I'll just be looking at this chair.
I saw one time you were talking and your leg was going like this slowly. You're like, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe one time I was like,
I don't doubt it.
and I was like, why is his leg going up? But okay, whatever.
Different world.
Yeah, no, it might be the hair. T, let's talk sex, drugs, and other things, and please.
things.
Oh, thanks,
Other
please, because I didn't want to go
things.
anywhere there with you. Other things. Okay. Is it true that your first year in college you had to deal with a disgusting roommate?
Yeah, bro.
Yes. Oh my Lord. Yes. Oh,
Yes.
nah. So
Is this the bacalao?
Yes. Oh my God.
Bacalao.
Cebollita.
Huh?
Her name in the story is gonna be Cebollita because
Cebollita.
my mother gave her that
All right,
nickname.
cebollita means
Jeez.
onion.
So
Little
yeah,
baby
my
onions.
roommate. It was interesting. She was a character. She used to
She's a
She
freak.
used to touch herself.
Okay, and
Yeah,
you watched
like-
her? You
Like
freak.
she would touch herself in front of people. So in my room,
That's probably what she liked.
she would I'm trying to mind my
She's a freak.
business,
Put her Instagram
do
right
my
here. Put her
homework.
Instagram
No,
right here.
no,
Put the Instagram right
no, hell no.
Fingers deep.
Yes, she be knuckles deep while I'm next to her
Yo.
in the same room. Yes, knuckles deep, trying to
how you
have
gotta do
a
it,
conversation with me and shit.
shit.
Be like, hey, Taina. Yes, at the same damn time.
Hey.
She'll be like, hey,
That's
Taina,
talent.
how are you doing, with her hand in her pants, and I'll be like, eh.
Yo.
And she would make me so uncomfortable. I felt so unsafe in that room. I'd walk by, she'd smack my ass and be like, you're so hot. It
Did
was
you
just
ever give her
like-
daps? Did you ever give her daps?
Hell no. I kept my distance. I
Yeah,
kept my
bro.
distance.
That's crazy.
Stiff armed.
Yeah. But she wasn't a bad person. It was just oh my God, that's weird.
Okay, but it is weird. But do you think maybe she had an issue?
Yeah, I know she does.
Okay.
I know she
Is
does, but I'm not gonna disclose.
Is it something that she recognizes or?
Oh yeah, she recognizes
She knows
it, and this
that
is why it's
something's
weird
going on?
because even with what she has, normally that
Are you good? You have to go pee?
no,
Okay.
normally what she has she
Fucking
doesn't.
earthquake in here.
You can learn. It takes time to
She's
learn,
getting
but you
bad.
will learn and you will understand. So
Yeah.
there's no excuse for that part of it. She just doesn't care. She'll just she'll be like, oh, it's this time. She over sexualizes herself a lot.
Okay, that's cool, man.
Nah.
I mean,
their
I'm
own,
saying
for sure.
it's not cool, but it's listen to each his
Hey,
own.
I learned.
If she's
I
aware,
survived
if
that.
she's aware and she's like, yo, this is who I am. Fuck it. Then fuck it, man. I know people that do this all day
She better wash her
and walk
hands.
around and
No,
be like,
she
yo.
don't. That's the thing. She
You
don't
know what
wash
I mean?
her hands. She don't shower. I had to introduce her to feminine products.
That's dope.
yeah.
Maybe you know what that is. you're teaching her. Maybe she doesn't know.
Yeah.
Maybe she thought her whole life. Maybe something's going on at home, and you have like that's crazy and like that's normal. You know, imagine that everyone in the house is doing that, just walking around. Knuckles deep.
Oh,
Dad's walking around.
Sounds like a great movie to watch.
Dad with his hand in his ass.
He's like, you guys make food
Coming
yet?
soon.
Mom's
Coming
like,
soon
mom's
to
like,
a
no,
theater near
yeah,
Oh, no.
no, yeah.
Knuckles deep.
You know what I mean? The dog has his tail in his fucking ass. It's weird.
Knuckles.
Why is the guy behind the wall enjoying this? This is hilarious. He just turned into a whole fucking different person. Oh shit, he made a hole in the wall. He made a hole in the wall.
Knuckles.
You cannot see me.
I can see the glory.
Knuckles.
Yo, let's go, Drippy.
Give me other
sex,
things.
drugs, and other things.
Other things, man.
Okay. Is it true that your family owns a liquor store, a drive-through liquor store?
What?
Nah, it's,
It was a drive-through.
nah, it's not a drive-through. It just has a window where people walk up to it. So you don't drive up to it. It's more like a walk up.
Walk up. Okay.
Yeah, because it's kind of dangerous where they have the liquor store, but it is true. Shout out to my dad. Shout out to my uncle. They finally got their own liquor stores where they own majority percentage of everything. You know, got it under the family name, stuff like that. So, you know, before they were partners in liquor stores, now they separated from their partner. Now they're able to, you know, create their own, you know, names called Meeq Liquors out there in Miami. So if you're in Miami,
Liquors, if you're in Miami,
yeah, Google Meeq Liquors.
walk
you
up
already
to
know.
the window and say Sticky sent you.
Yeah, facts.
And you get free napkins.
Yeah, my
you
pop,
heard? You heard?
my pops will definitely give you a 20% off type of vibe, especially
go.
from out here. You out there partying, you know. He always shows love, stuff like that, you know. But yeah, man, it's a blessing, you know. I just didn't, to be 100, I didn't like selling liquor, like behind the counter all day.
Yeah, it's
dealing with
boring.
drunkies. Let me get a nip. Let me get another one. Go outside, takes a nap, come back. Let me get another one.
Speaking of liquor stores, man, shout out the liquor store that used to be on Newberry and Essex. That shit burned down, man.
Yeah.
Sad, yo. That's been there for years. When I was an alcoholic, that's where I used to go. No, honestly, I used to go there every day and buy a 20 a Henny.
Yeah, but how did that burn down, though? You don't know?
I have no idea.
Because I passed by
Inside
there.
job.
It's on the
It's
floor.
on the floor. That shit's gone. You know what?
Inside job.
And you know when that shit was burning down, every drunkie was out there trying to get the bottles. Oh my!
Fact.
They weren't trying to save lives.
Let's get rid of
They were
this.
trying to save bottles.
They were trying to save bottles. It was crazy. Nah, I didn't see it, but that's sad, man. I feel when things burn down, man, it's like fuck.
Yeah.
But like, you know, people have insurance. I think as long as no one got hurt, I think they'll be alright.
Even one Broadway burned down.
Huh?
Even one Broadway burned down.
Yeah, one bar. Nah, that's the whole. It didn't burn down. Upstairs, it was like something happened, right? And the water came down.
Yeah, well,
the water
yeah.
ruined it. Shout out one, but they're coming back. Shout out 1B. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're doing their
They're
thing.
coming back.
That's dope, man. All right, cool. Let's wrap up. You know what I mean? I want to say thank you to everybody that came
Blessings.
out. You know what
Appreciate you,
I mean?
man.
I want to thank the earthquake that's happening over here because you keep shaking your fucking legs. Thank you for doing that the whole fucking show. Thank you for raising your leg and then putting it down a couple times. You're a weirdo. I thought you were farting.
No, I'm just.
I thought you were gonna fart. Yo, Sticks. Thank you for coming. You heard it. I love you, man. I love you too, Taina. I love you. You heard? It's all jokes and love, but you know we love. I hope you guys used the word of the day and listened. You know what I mean? And then also what I want to do is, if you guys want to just tell people where to find you, I'm gonna put it right here so they can see it. You know, at TTE, whatever the fuck it is, the website right here. I'll probably put your sweater and spin it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do that. But it will look dope. But go ahead, you know, just tell the world what you want to say before you go. And, you know, we're going to wrap it up. The guy behind the wall, I love you, man.
Final words are just remember that life is temporary. We are souls. We are spirits. We will continue. This life is not everything. And just if you have a dream, chase it. It doesn't matter what anybody says. Anyway, my @ is TAINA_RENTAS on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. And then you can find me on YouTube, Taina Rentas, and every other platform, Spotify, Apple Music, anything is also Taina Rentas.
Okay, let's go.
It's Meeq. You guys can follow me at TTE_Meeq. That's everywhere. On my artist platforms like Spotify, YouTube Music, and all that good stuff. You can follow me at Meeq with an exclamation mark. I just want y'all to know peace, love, positivity. Plant seeds of positivity everywhere you can be.
Yes.
Love everybody.
We are trees,
and
baby.
everybody will just continue to spread love. Spread love. Shout out John. Shout out Andre. Shout out Nowhere. Yeah.
It's your boy Drippy. Follow me on.
It's Drippy season.
Oh God, man! You better stop playing with me. You
Drip.
better stop playing with me out here, man.
Se
But
fue
it's El Drippy. El Drippy on all major platforms. I'll be dropping tracks too. You know, I'm on my DJ KNIGHT.WAV.
Okay.
Let's go.
Also, follow the company IG at the real TTEENT. We also have a website TTEENT.com. You
Where
can buy
the fuck
merch.
are we, nigga?
Yeah, we could buy merch.
Let's
You know,
go.
anything we're selling is there too. You find out our shows. Also, we rock with Rivet. Shout out to Rivet. Just download your Rivet app. Make sure you put all your socials on there. Help you, make sure you get all your fans and emails and all in one platform. They're the Amazon of connecting all your fans to your music. And yeah, man, stay consistent. That's the key, man. You don't gotta be the best. Just stay consistent. Keep working on your craft. And yo, there's no days off, man. Straight up.
Facts. No fucking days off, man. Live every day at a time, yo. Yo, Night, you want to send them up or something?
Nothing.
Ah, I
love.
love this nigga. Peace and love. Let's go.
Peace.